Alright, this is just a little walkthrough for those of you that don't know what's involved in installing a power commander. If you're planning on installing a power commander in your bike, a few items you're going to need. I guess some tools. Your bike's going to come with an Allen key. It's the same Allen key for every screw down there, so it works. Use your power commander. It helps to have a couple of pliers and some a crescent wrench. Have the instructions with the power commander just in case you get lost. And then don't worry about that. That's oil. I'm about to change my oil too. So other than that, you're gonna need a vehicle so you can play music while you're working. You don't have to touch the left side of the bike at all, except for to take off the seat. I have mine propped up on stands. It's not necessary. You can get to everything without it being propped. Like I said, I'm about to change my oil, so that's the only reason I did that. You want to completely strip the right side of your bike, take off all the fairings, some needles, something to scratch or anything like that. And basically, it's really simple. Everything with the power commander is going to be plug and play. So you put the actual power commander module in your trunk here. You run the harness from inside the trunk. You can take it down. The instructions say to take it down the left side of the bike, only because when you start hooking up the wiring harness to your fuel injection harness, it's going to start from left to right. So first thing you want to do before you go into your fuel injection harness, there's going to be a little cable right here that comes out of the wiring harness for the power commander. You want to plug that up to the left side of your battery, the negative side. And then you take your wiring harness, you just take it down, you prop up the tank. I have it propped up on a piece of metal I found in my trunk. You can find anything, prop it up, it's a lot easier. Wiring harness underneath the tank. It comes out right here on the left side, and then basically I'll take one out real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. It's all plug and play. So when you have when you open up your bike, it's gonna look like this. All right, all four of your wire harness is gonna look like this. You take it, you unplug it, you take your power commander, you plug it in line. Sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. You plug it in line with wire harness, and then you plug the other side. Both these come on the power commander, and then you plug that into that, and then you repeat the same for all four ports here. Next step, what you're going to do is off of your exhaust system. I got the dual M4s on there right now. Off of your exhaust system, you're going to have this nifty little O2 sensor. You're going to trace that wire up here underneath the tank. It's usually going to end up over here. Let me move some of this out the way. It's usually going to end up over here, and then you install your O2 eliminator. This is going to be plugged up with the O2 sensor. You unplug it and then you install this O2 eliminator. And the last step is, it's kind of the most difficult one. You have to locate your throttle position sensor. So you remove the bracket for your regulator off of your fairing, and then I don't know if you can see it or how good my phone's camera is. Yeah, you can't see it, but in here, up there, there's going to be a gray. Throttle position sensor plug there for it. You unplug that, and the same thing with the fuel injection module or the fuel injection harness. You just unplug it, and then you plug yours in line with that. To make sure you have the right sensor, because there's actually two sensors that are almost identical, except for one's gray, one's black. You don't want to plug it into the black one because it'll give you an error. Once you plugged everything in, turn your bike on. You know, as long as you don't have that error lighting up, you should be good. You can go ahead and start it to make sure everything's good, and then give it a couple revs to ensure that your throttle position sensor was plugged in correctly. Hold on. Alright, so it sounds like everything's good. Spin it a couple times. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and close up my bike now and go riding.